Ooh, working on Ken car?
Yeah, I just got an input from a friend who's a UX designer. Wait, I thought you left for office already.
Well, Nikki was saying yesterday that he wanted to eat sambal prawns, so I figured I would whip some up tonight.
You don't have to do that. I can take him to Tiru's Banana Leaf restaurant. It's been some time since we've gone there anyway.
It's no big deal. Besides, the house needed some stuff anyway, you know, eggs, yogurt.
You shouldn't have to worry about us like that anymore. I mean, it's a matter of time before you move out.
How many times do I have to tell you? Just because James and I are together, it doesn't change the fact that I will always be here for you guys. And he knows that.
Nikki, for one, needs to get used to the fact that he can't depend on you for every little thing. Apparently, so do I.
Your Ibu isn't awake yet? Maybe I should wake her up.
Don't bother. I tried already and she doesn't want to wake up. She's like living in a different time zone.
What was it this time? Her tablet again. But she was using it last night. I saw her.
Hey, don't ask me, okay? Practically the whole day, she's using her tablet. Suddenly at night, it goes missing. Then who's the one who has to go hunting high and low for it? Me.
Where was it in the end?
That's the thing. We still haven't found it. She finally decided to go and sleep around 5 a.m.
This is the second night in a row she's done this, right?
Between the tablet and her asking about Cik Helmi every 10 minutes. Where is he? Why can't she visit him? When's he coming back?
You didn't tell her it's because Cik Nadia doesn't allow us, right?
That will raise even more questions.
Why don't you take a break tonight? I'll stay with her in her room. If I'm there, maybe she won't kacau you.
You've been working around the clock since you started the cafe. You need the rest. Zara, you will stay with Ibu tonight.
What? And I'm working around the clock too, okay? I mean, do you have any idea how many social media campaigns I'm running?
Stop making excuses. I know you're just trying to avoid dealing with Ibu. We all need to take turns.
I don't see Zarif taking turns.
He regularly works 24-hour shifts at the hospital. How do you expect him to look after Ibu at the same time? It's settled. You will stay with Ibu for tonight.
That looks pretty slick. Nice interface.
It's a sad truth that some VCs are more impressed by form than function.
And you have both. Perfect.
Well, all of this is worthless unless it gets funded, so...
Hey, here's an idea. Why don't you pitch it to the KSUH board? They've been looking to get more involved in the tech sector.
Have you forgotten how KSUH stabbed me in the back over Cancer Studios?
Things are different now. For starters, I'm the CEO.
No, thank you. I'd rather take my chances on my own.
You wouldn't get a free ride just because I'm the CEO, okay? You would still have to...
Hawk is introducing me to a bunch of potential investors.
Hawk again.
Mr. Saleh in particular has got deep pockets and apparently he's very keen, so I am optimistic.
Dewi, where's my coffee?
Ibu, I heard you've been having some trouble sleeping.
How come the carpet is so dusty?
Do you drink a lot of coffee or tea during the day? And maybe that affects...
Dewi, did you vacuum the carpet this morning?
Ibu, the carpet is clean.
Dewi! Yeah, ma'am, I vacuumed the carpet already. Then why is the carpet still dusty? Not dusty, ma'am. Still want to argue with me some more? You better vacuum the carpet one more time. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, anyway, back to...
Where's my tablet again? Can you help me to look for it?
Okay, but can we first talk about...
When was the last time I used it?
Hangover effect. I thought only drinking get hangover.
It's quite a common side effect for certain types of sleeping pills, actually.
So now you can sleep at night?
Yeah, or just be a little groggy until early afternoon.
Was it really that bad when you were in remand? Yang, talk to me. If they mistreated you, I swear
The staff were fine. Anything, they were a little suspicious of me. But who wouldn't be? Thanks to the picture painted of me by our good friend Jessica Shirley.
Then why couldn't you sleep in there?
It's not the most comfortable hotel, you know. You're staying with a bunch of strangers, having to live with a certain routine you have no control over.
I'm sorry, that was insensitive.
It must have been very scary, right?
You have no idea who these people are, how they may have done things we can't even imagine.
Did they bully you?
They made it tough on me, knowing that I was accused of murder.
Tough, like how?
It's fine, I wasn't injured.
The guards should have protected you, or you should have lodged a complaint.
It would have been my word against theirs. I just didn't want to complicate things. Or worse, affect the doctor's psychiatric assessment of me.
Aya, never mind. That part is already over. Now I know that the truth will come out in the end.
Yes. And now I'm actually looking forward to going back to work on the GFPH free clinic. That and spending more time with my beautiful fiancé and daughter should keep me very busy.
It was good. I think they'll be impressed.
That's a relief. I spent a long time working on these slides.
Anyway, just to let you know, a few of them can't make it today. What to do? This guy's schedule is packed.
But Mr. Saleh will be there, right?
Sally couldn't make it. Don't worry. Like I told you before, you got a good product. Now, as long as you have the 100K...
Is it a problem if I don't?
I mean, it's better if you do. After all, money talks, bro.
I was kind of banking on the fact that I had a working prototype of the app to show them how it works.
Never mind. Let's quickly go.
Yeah, we don't want KSUH people hearing us talk about non-KSUH stuff.
If I don't find it, Ibu's going to go on and on about it the whole day. Hey, Yar. You know, I bet Ibu herself hid it there and forgot.
My tablet? How dare you see my things?
Ma'am, I never. Ibu, Dewi didn't.
I'm warning you. You better not try anything funny like that again, or I'll send you home.
The Leong Foundation's pulled out. They're one of the free clinic's biggest sponsors.
It's not just them, I'm afraid. We lost 3 more sponsors while you were away.
These are all sponsors that I personally onboarded for the free clinic. It's okay, let me get in touch with them. I'm sure I'll be able to...
Dr. Shen, I know that as far as the law is concerned, your name has been cleared. However...
You don't think that this has something to do with...
Mental illness doesn't quite carry the same stigma these days. But it is a little concerning when the head of our project has memory issues.
That could well have been the result of my head injury.
Be that as it may, surely you can understand why our partners might be uneasy.
Hey, I'll prove it to them. I'll show them that...
They were even concerned about your very public breakup with Yoke on social media. And that was eons ago.
All right, just tell me what I can do to make it right. I'll do it.
You need to take a step back. Nevertheless, the Free Clinics Association with the Shen Group is still a positive one. Perhaps we can get another Shen to run it, like your brother or your mother.
Why is lacking at home?
I have a legit reason, okay? I'm on MC today.
Bills. More bills. Eh, this one's for you. On government service? What's that? Eh! Is that what I think it is? It's from the army, isn't it?
Mind your own business.
What does it say?
Just go away.
Dear Nathan, congratulations. For the next 2 years of your life, we own you. Better start getting used to it.
Can you just shut up? You're so annoying.
I don't know what it is with Ibu and that stupid tablet.
Well, ever since she stopped working, that keeps her occupied, playing a brain game or watching movies.
You know, she kicked up such a big fuss about not having it, but as soon as Dewi found it, she went and took a nap.
She must be tired after not sleeping the whole night.
Yeah, because she spent it looking for a tablet when she was the one who hid it under her mattress in the first place.
Go easy on her, okay? You know all this is a symptom of her Alzheimer's.
Yeah, go easy on her. That's what Abang always says. And now I'm the one who has to accompany her the whole night because she's spending the whole day sleeping.
So what do you want me to do, Zara? Tell me. Do you want me to lock her in a room, tie her to a chair? What?
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry that I just wanted to tell you how I felt.
Whoa, where did that come from?
Typical Zara. Only knows how to complain. Zarin is the one who's been looking after Chadina day and night. The past few nights, Zarin didn't even manage to sleep even.
For Zarin.
I just wish Zara could learn to be a bit less self-centered.
Come on, cut her some slack.
Are you saying this as a boss or...
I'm just saying, it's not been easy for her. She's got front row seats to her own mother's steady decline.
We all do. But Zara actually spoke to you about these things?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Looks like no matter what I do, people are gonna judge me based on my past. Maybe I was just deluding myself, thinking I could ever have a normal life.
What does normal even mean? Who decides what's normal?
Just so sick of people who don't see me as a person, who won't look past my issues.
That's their problem, not yours. We can't let these small-minded people dictate the way we live our lives, Yang.
Easier said than done.
If those people at the Leong Foundation don't want to work with you, we'll just find someone else who will. Simple as that.
It's too late. Eunice surely wants to replace me with another Shen. Preferably one who wasn't a murder suspect with a history of mental illness.
You can't let her get to you. I say you stand up to her and show her that you can do the job.
At this point, I don't think it'll make a difference.
No matter what, you have to keep trying, okay? I've seen firsthand how hard you've worked to regain control of your life. We can find a way forward. Maybe work out some way to reduce the stigma.
Maybe there is.
Kenneth, you're back.
Yeah.
Great news. Shira just updated me that the board is very happy with the GFPH app.
And since they're quite positive about you right now, why not strike while the iron is hot?
We managed to get you a slot to pitch Kenka to the board next week.
What?
Isn't that great?
I thought we agreed this morning that I wouldn't be pitching to KSUH.
Yes. But then Shira told me about the feedback from the board about the GFPH app, and I figured, what have you got to lose?
Ananya, I didn't ask for this. I don't need it.
I just thought that...
Excuse me. I've got a meeting to attend about the GFPH app. Shira, you coming?
Why can't she tell me nicely? You know, what gives her the right to think she can act like my Ibu?
I guess from Rosa's point of view, she feels like you could afford to pull your weight around the house a little more.
Thanks. I mean, you don't think I know that? But I have a life too, you know? I have work to do.
I get it. It's tough being a caregiver.
Look, you have no idea what it's like. I mean, her body clock is completely terbalik. She spends the whole night hunting for a precious tablet when she hid it in the first place because she's paranoid that people will steal it.
She seems to have gotten a lot worse lately, huh?
Yeah, ever since Chihilmi got admitted to the hospital, it's like she's lost without him or something.
Maybe it's good to remind yourself that your Ibu isn't doing this on purpose. I mean, she can't help herself, you know?
Oh my god. That's exactly what I was just thinking about the other day. I even wrote it in my journal.
You did? Well, great minds and all that, I suppose.
Thanks, Louis. Talking to you about this really helps.
If Kenneth has nothing to add from the development side, I think we're good. Kenneth? Kenneth?
Huh?
Anything to add?
No. Yeah, nothing. Thanks.
You seem pretty distracted the whole time.
Yeah, sorry. I was just looking at this offer I got from one of Hawk's contacts.
You got an offer?
Not exactly. He wants to buy me out instead of fund me. Which is ridiculous, of course. I'm just trying to see if there's any chance I can negotiate.
I can't believe you would rather negotiate a crappy deal than take a chance on KSUH.
I'm just weighing out my options.
That's my point, Kenneth. You have zero options. Kenka is your baby. You're not going to sell your concept. So what's there to even negotiate?
Guys.
I already told you. I don't want any preferential treatment from you.
That's what you think this is? My God, Kenneth. Far be it from me to be professional, I suppose. What is it with you and that ego of yours, seriously?
Hey, I just don't get why you're so aggro about this. Pitching to the board doesn't mean it's a done deal. Far from it, in fact.
Maybe I was a little harsh. I just don't want people to think that I got the opportunity because of the position.
Who cares what anybody thinks? The point is, do you want your business to get funded or not?
Of course. I just want to do it on my own.
You sound as if you're just trying to prove a point. That you can do this without her or something. Kenneth, there is no shame in taking advantage of the connections that you have. That's just called working smart, networking.
Shihilmi is out of the ICU? That's great.
Not exactly. He's still in a coma. But he's breathing well on his own, so they're moving him to a regular ward.
I'm not sure if it's a good idea for your Ibu to visit him in this state.
Well, we won't have to worry about that. His family doesn't want Ibu to visit him.
Thanks for the update. Bye.
Let me know if there's any way I can help.
She won't handle this news well. She'll probably keep on asking Zara for details tonight. And knowing Zara, she'll make it all about herself again. Blaming us for making her life difficult.
I think you guys can afford to go easy on Zara. She's doing her best.
Hawk. I don't know who your so-called investors are, but you better not be stringing Kenneth along, or else...
I don't get it. If you want to control him so badly, why didn't you just marry him?
Why are you so interested in him anyways?
His money you want to control.
Oh, please, that investing app was a scam.
His business you want to control.
To protect him from the likes of you.
What else you want to control? His underwear color. How come you don't trust him to make his own decisions? Anyway, not that it's any of your business, but Kenneth made the right decision this time. He rejected a lowball offer from my contact.
I'm pretty sure it was his enlistment letter. He was super cagey about it. You should ask him.
Nathan will share with us when he's ready.
I can't wait to see what he looks like without his hair. He'll be so hilarious.
NS can be a challenging time for most young men. Okay? So, promise me that you won't give your brother a hard time about this.
Fine, fine.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, I guess that's my cue to go to my room.
I'm sorry about...
Ladies first.
Oh. When it's an apology, it's ladies first.
Is he sure about this?
Positive.
Too late to back out now. Okay, so thank you everyone for coming on short notice. As I'm sure you're aware, much has been said about me and the state of my mental health recently, especially in relation to the unfortunate death of my good friend Ananya. The truth is, I have been dealing with mental illness for most of my life. I've been receiving treatment in various forms of therapy for many years, and that is how I've been able to live a normal life. I've worked as a surgeon, an administrator, and I'm now focused on work for the needy through the GFPH Free Clinic. I used to be ashamed of my condition, but now I stand before you proud of the personal obstacles I've overcome. And I encourage anyone who struggles with mental illness to do the same. And together we can fight the stigma of mental illness.
I just don't trust Hawk. He had an affair with Emily. Then he weaseled his way into the Chan family by marrying Madeline, and now he's throwing his weight around on the Vietnam project.
Well, you can't deny that he's got connections. I guess I just wanted to give it a shot.
But why not cast your net wider? KSUH has a great track record.
I didn't want it to reflect badly on you as the CEO if I went into the board meeting and screwed it up. Oh, I've been doing a lot of that lately.
Kenneth, I wouldn't be vouching for you if I didn't believe in you or your app. But at the end of the day, it's your call. And if you feel uncomfortable, then...
Which is why I have decided to pitch to them. And if those old fogies can't see what an amazing opportunity Kenka is, then it's their loss.
Oh, sneaky.
I'm going to see Helmi now.
Jay, why don't you let him rest?
It's late already, Ibu.
Visiting hours are over.
But he's all alone. I better go and stay overnight with him.
Tomorrow. Okay, Ibu? Tomorrow you can spend the whole day down there.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we go and see how Dewi is getting on with dinner?
That Dewi is going from bad to worse.
Hey, isn't it worse if we don't tell her that she isn't supposed to visit?
She won't understand, Zara.
It's better to just deflect for now. Okay, what she doesn't know can't hurt her.
I agree. It'll be easier to manage Ibu this way.
Yeah, it's easy for you to see because you won't be the one dealing with 1,001 questions about Helmi tonight.
Zara, you all told me just now, but I forgot. Helmi is in a coma, is it?
Yes, you.
Come, Cik.
Anyway, I'll promise that I'll go along with your plan and not get the police involved, so...
Oh, I almost forgot. It's Valentine's Day.
I didn't get you anything.
You are giving up your job for me to get Jessica to trust you. And I know how much that job means to you.